Hilliard City Schools has implemented a new curriculum in math and literacy within the elementary schools. First, I interview Matthew Cook to see how this affects staff and students.
Hi, I am Mr. Matthew Cook. I am a third grade teacher at Brown. This year we started a new curriculum that's called Wit and Wisdom. It involves our reading and writing literacy program. I think overall the third graders this year at Brown Elementary are really doing a good job with learning the new curriculum with all of the materials that they are presented with. We have a lot of different books that they have never seen before that they are asked to read and to talk really in depth about. So I think overall the curriculum is really, it's really getting our kids to be better writers. Their vocabulary has improved. I really see a lot of positive things. In terms of my teaching of it, it's more scripted, so I can add a few things here and there to kind of spice it up, if you will, and make it a little more exciting and throw in some fun things. But the way that it's laid out, it's pretty regimented, so we really need to stick to pretty much everything that it has in it, so we can get all of those things accomplished that the program has set up for us.
I then investigate how the special teachers have been affected and what they see in their classrooms.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Voice. I teach PE here at Brown Elementary. I definitely think, especially as a first year of this new curriculum for math and literacy, that the kids have been affected a lot. When they get to me, because they've been sitting for most of the morning in their 90-minute chunks, I think, it's harder for them to listen to directions. They need to get up and move right away, which I'm trying to accommodate, but they're definitely more fidgety. They're ready to move because they haven't all day. So hopefully as they get used to this, it'll be easier for all of us to adjust to these large periods of time where they have to have less activity.
Next, I find out skills students have been growing in since this curriculum change.
I'm Dana Hum. I teach second grade at Brown Elementary. The kids get a lot of exposure to a lot of deep thinking about texts, and it's a nice variety of fiction and nonfiction. They're all bound together, and the kids do a lot of rigorous writing. So even in second grade, they are writing paragraphs and learning those writing skills. I think the kids really enjoy it. They get really excited about the next book, and they've really learned how to deep dive into stories. For math, illustrative, that's also a new curriculum. And for that, I think it gives really good baby steps to skills. So every lesson is perfectly sequenced so that they can build a skill and then build another one on top of it. My kids have been really successful so far, and it has a nice blend of individual work, group work, whole class stuff. So I'm really enjoying the new curriculum. I really see growth in my students, and I'm so happy that we're doing it.
A large new curriculum change in math and literacy can be very stressful for teachers. Let's see how their leader helps them navigate this transition.
I'm Kate Miller. I'm the principal at Brown Elementary in Hilliard. This is definitely a big new curriculum change with changing both literacy with Wit and Wisdom and math. I think one of the most important things, first of all, is that communication, that clarity piece, making sure everyone, is on the same page and understands what the rollout is, what the expectation is. And then that professional development piece, the district has done a really great job with giving teachers a lot of professional development ahead of time, and then asking the principals to continue with that professional development, and then throughout this process of the rollout, providing more professional development along the way. I also feel like it's really important for me to check in on the teachers, meet everybody where they are, and just have that constant communication and walking through the process, because anything new can be challenging, but we can get through it. Another thing is some teachers, I feel like when we add new, they forget that some of the old stuff we can take away. So just reminding them of that permission, like, hey, what can we take away when we replace this new? And then I feel like just continuing to communicate, just reminding them that they can go as fast as they can, but as slow as they need, asking great questions, supporting each other, making sure that they feel seen, heard, and valued along the process.
Stay tuned for part 2, where I discuss the behind-the-scenes process of getting these interviews and my own personal beliefs throughout this process.